Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be learning how to do Scratch. So what we're actually going to do is, this is a full-on course from, if you're like someone who doesn't know any coding in Scratch, if you watch this video, if you watch this series, you're going to go to someone who can create awesome projects and you're going to be a pro at Scratch. So let's get right into it. First of all, you need to set up your account. So first of all, you click you click join Scratch. You make a username. I don't know what my username is. So just create a password and after you do that, you're gonna have to select your country next, and then month, year, 2009, and then your gender, and then your email. Let me just type that in real quick. Alright guys, so I typed in my email, and after you type in your email and you click create account, you should get this, but with your username right here. And you click on get started, and it should take you to this page. Next out of that. So this is your profile here. And then if you click on my stuff, this is where you will create all your projects. So first of all, you just want to create new project, or hit that create button right there. And a new project should load up. So yeah, this is the Scratch interface. So first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn what Scratch is all about. So Scratch is made for like programming with you can't just jump like straight ahead to like really advanced programming things, or programming like Python or JavaScript. You can't like jump to that. So Scratch is like really helpful to boost your mind in coding. And so we're gonna be covering everything on Scratch today. Well, in the series, I should say, more like. So you have your account here, and then you want to go to costumes. So these are costumes of a thing called a sprite. So a sprite is the thing on this, like right here. This is what a sprite is. It's this thing on the screen that you're using. So I don't want this sprite, so I'm going to get rid of this sprite. And then I'm going to choose a sprite, click on that button right there, and it's going to show you a lot of options to choose from. I'm just going to choose a ball. And when you click on that, you'll see this costumes tab right here. And you'll see it has lots of costumes. So these costumes, every sprite comes with costumes. Well, most sprites do. Some sprites don't. And so yeah. So now, after you have your ball here, there's this thing called backdrops. So what backdrops do, if I choose a backdrop here, they're like backgrounds. So if I just choose blue sky, let's say, this is the background of This is like the background of the project. And you can also paint your own backdrop too. But we'll get into that later. For now, we'll just choose these sprites. And then, so after you have that, let's go over the blocks real quick. So this is the motions tab. Motions tab is like, you can make this move wherever you want using the motions tab. The looks tab is how it looks. Like if it says something, its costume is, it's what the backdrop is, what the size is, what the color is, if it's showing or hiding, where it is, what the costume number is, all that. And then the sound, you can import sounds, but the ball has boing, but we'll get into that later. And then events, this is really important. Events are like, when I put this here and whatever's under here, what will happen? So like, one flag clicked. So whatever I put under here will happen when the flag is clicked. One key space pressed. Whatever is under here is gonna happen when the key space is pressed. Now, control. Control is also really important. So control has this thing called loops that we're going to get into later. They're pretty cool. And so first of all, there's a wait block, which it like pauses in the code and then it continues. And then all of these are loops that we're going to get into later. And then there's this wait until block that's going to wait. It's going to wait until like something happens. And then sensing and operators and variables. We're gonna get into these later, but sensing is like what's happening and what's like what it's doing. Operators is math basically. Operators is basically math. And then variables are like, what a variable is like, let's say you have a container. So that container is a variable because it holds something in it. Like, let's say if you have a piggy bank and it has $2 in it. The piggy bank is a variable that's value is 2 because it has $2 in it. So that's how it's gonna work, but I'll explain that later. So you wanna drag out a one flag clicked. So this right here, this huge space that you see, is the work plane. You can zoom into it. You can zoom out of it. Alright, so you want to drag out a one flag clicked. And then, oh yeah, first of all, don't forget to title your projects. That's really good habit because then you end up with a bunch of projects and you don't know what they are. So I'll name this ball moving. I don't know. Alright, so after you have your ball, what I want to do is go into looks and maybe I want to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to do the set size. So as you can see that this snapped right under the one flag clicked. So now whenever the green flag is clicked, which is the go button, it's gonna set the size to whatever you type in here. So let's just try 125. So let me click this and it grows bigger. But if I want to change it, if I want to make it smaller, now it grows smaller. So like the normal value is 100. I'm going to change it to like 150. Yeah, so I like that. Now we're going to make the ball go here, then here, then here, and go to random positions. So how Scratch works is that it has coordinates. So what I was talking about is Scratch has coordinates. It has sorry for drawing so horribly. It has a Y and an X. So this is Y and this is X. So X always goes horizontally because It does. I don't know why. But X goes horizontally and Y goes vertically. And this is the middle. Let's say this is the screen. The middle is always going to be 0, 0. And so Scratch works by like the Y is how high it is, and the X is like where in the middle, right or left it is. So if I add a go to, I want it to start off at the middle. So I'm gonna do 0, 0. So now it's always gonna start off at the middle. And you can see Scratch helps you out by like X, and it has like this thing right here. And then Y, there's a line going up. And X there's a line going sideways. So we put a go to 0, 0, so it's right in the middle. And let's say we want to make it go over here. So the good thing about Scratches is that it updates blocks. So if it goes to 0, 0, that's 0, 0. But if I move it over here, now it's the coordinate of that. So let's say I want to make it go over there. So now I'm going to make it go over there by dragging another go to. But what if, sorry about that, but what if I don't want it to what if I don't want it to go instantly? What if I want it to wait a little bit? So I can add this wait block. And I can put this wait block I don't know, maybe 1 second. So it's gonna go right there, and then it's gonna go right there. It's gonna wait a second and go over there. And then we can make it wait another second. Oh, yeah. And then maybe go over here. So like that. So yeah, that is the first part of this series. I really hope you like it. And it would mean a lot if you subscribe and like and share the video. And you can experiment around with this, and next time we're going to do something a little bit more cooler. If you guys think this is boring, but it's what you have to do to start. Alright, but I'll see you guys later. Goodbye and peace out.